learners, leaders, and believers. Welcome to my channel. This is Nada, and today we're going to have a very interesting topic. Our subject today will be about the very first steps toward better academic writing, which is task analysis. Without further ado, one word, one step, one victory. Let's begin. Subscribe and let's get into it.
Okay, let's go.
Task analysis is a very important element because it helps you to determine the reason behind why you are writing your essay and the way that you are going to write it. It's like a roadmap that will help you to mark each step with a detailed pen till you achieve the final destination and you achieve your goal. So if you want to have a better academic writing, you must first be able to analyze the task, knowing exactly what you are supposed to do and what you are supposed to achieve at the end of your essay. Then you will call yourself a better writer. First, you have to know what are the main stages of academic writing. The main stages, which are officially announced by the universities across the world, are 6 stages. First, we have task analysis, and as I said before, we have task analysis, brainstorming, we have research, planning, or what is called outlining, then you start drafting, then you edit and you proofread. It can be a linear process, as it cannot be. It's up to you. But we all agree that the first step is always task analysis. So what exactly is task analysis? Task analysis is simply trying to decode the message behind your instruction. For example, discuss how A affected B. You're going to decode every single part in the instruction or the task being dealt with, or in order to be able to determine what exactly. What you are supposed to discover at the end of the task analysis is the TAP technique, or what is called aim, audience, tone, and all of this. But TAP technique stands for topic, audience, purpose, and tone. You must determine what is the topic exactly, what are the subtopics, the audience, who are exactly the audience to whom you are writing your essay. Then we have the purpose. Are you trying to inform, convince, you persuade, or what exactly? And the tone, is it objective or subjective? First, you have to identify the genre of the text. What are you writing and what are the features of this genre? For instance, we are trying to work on an argumentative text. An argumentative text, once you try to argue, convince, or something, it's directly argumentative text. Once you decode the message and you find that you are supposed to write an argumentative text, you go directly to see the features of this text. So first you identify the genre, you see what type of text you are going to work on, what are the features of this text, and it is probably that you're going to search about the form of this text, because they differ. Then you identify the aim. Why are you writing? What do you want them to know, to believe, or to do? Identifying the audience. Who is going to read this? Are they teachers? Are they the general people, general public? Or who exactly? What they already know, what they need to know, and how they are going to read it, structured or non-structured. Then you will deal with another part or a mission, which is analyzing the question. The more you go deeper with the question, the better your academic writing will be. The more you be specific about every single word. They do not put the words like randomly, they put them on purpose. So you have to analyze every single word and see why do they put this word in the question. What you're going to analyze in the question is content words, directing words, and limiting words. In the content words, you're going to determine the topic and the subtopics. Directing words are going to give you hints about the type of the text. For example, they are usually verbs like discuss, convince, inform. There are usually consequences, causes, effects. And limiting words, they are going to limit your topic. How is that? For example, they limit the scope of the topic. For example, you are going to tackle a certain period of time, not every day. For example, you are going to tackle a specific area, a specific category of people, the majority, the minority, this type of words. Spending time on this part will help you to get better marks, especially in the exams. Right, this is the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed the process of learning with task analysis, the first step of academic writing. إن شاء الله يا رب يكون عجبكم الفيديو. If you like this kind of videos, join us here and on Instagram. Like, sharing, comment, share it to your friends. Try to make a positive effect. And that's it. See you next time, inshallah. Salam.